Empty schools, empty airports, and empty store shelves. The coronavirus spreading to almost every state in the country, and now even here in Maine. Governor Janet Mills and state health officials have announced that Maine has its first presumptive positive case of COVID-19. Maine was the last New England state to diagnose a case, and here's what we know so far. The woman is in her 50s from Androscoggin County. She's been quarantined at home, but the CDC director wouldn't say what town the woman is from due to privacy concerns. Satellite sites like these are popping up at area hospitals. This is a tent outside of the emergency department at Central Maine Medical Center in Lewiston. According to spokeswoman Kate Carlisle, Central Maine healthcare hospitals, which include Rumford and Hospital and Bridgeton Hospital, have these tents to test and screen potential COVID-19 cases without putting staff and patients at risk. Carlisle says although the first presumptive case of the new coronavirus in Maine was tested at CMMC's emergency department, these satellite sites are in place out of an abundance of caution. Princess Cruise Lines announced it was immediately suspending all operations for 2 months due to the concern over the coronavirus. The announcement impacts the cruise line's fleet of 18 ships. The company tells CNBC this will affect voyages from today through May 10th. We got an email from a viewer asking about what happens if you're on a flight with someone who tested positive for the virus. Are you forced to quarantine as well? Our Verified team found out the answer to that question. We are also getting tons of messages and emails from home with really good questions. One of you texted us, do I need to store up food and water? To answer that, we went straight to the CDC and Red Cross. CDC only recommends stocking up on food if you're planning to care of someone who is elderly. The Red Cross suggests having food staples on hand. Here's the thing though, it's incredibly unlikely that stores will shut down or that you'd lose access to food. The real question here is if you want to leave your house to get those things. If you'd rather hunker down until this blows over, well, you'll need enough food to do that. Schools here in Maine haven't had to cancel because of COVID-19, but officials are putting plans in place if that changes. The Maine Department of Education will be able to provide meals to students who need it, thanks to funding from the United States Department of Agriculture. The money has been secured for the meal delivery option if schools are canceled. It would continue through June or when the federally declared public health emergency ends, whichever is earlier. University of Maine system is responding to concerns about room and board refunds after its 7 campuses announced they are moving all classes online starting after next week's spring break. Students not under special circumstances will have to leave campus by Sunday, March 22nd. From there, they will continue their coursework for the rest of the semester virtually. The university system says guidance about refunds will be on its public health advisory website by noon next Wednesday. Several other Maine colleges have also decided to move their classes online. Professional teams in Maine took a hard hit from the virus. This morning, the NBA G League announced its teams, including the Portland Red Claws, are following the NBA's lead and suspending the season. So is the East Coast Hockey League. The Maine Mariners announced that a short time ago. Also today, the Portland Sea Dogs said that their baseball season is going to start a little later than usual, but no date has been set yet.